Sahana bhavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahe, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ganananta Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspadana Ranvannuti Visida Sadhanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinama Vitrivatu Ano Divo Brihataf Parvatada Saraswati Yajata Gantu Yajnam Vagdevyai Namaha. Jaya Jaya Om. Jaya Jaya Karunabdhe Moksha Seto Smarare Jaya Jaya Jagadisha Jnana Sindhu Swayambho Jaya Jaya Paramatman Trahimam Bhakti Hinam Jaya Jaya Bhavaharim Ram Krishna Tibaho. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya Let the sound that is being heard be corrected to see that the sound is being heard from within, which means, in a spatial sense, don't visualize the sound coming from outside to inside. Visualize the sound vibrating within you from the inside, because that is the truth. Yes, the sound comes from the outside, but its reverberations happen only on the inside. So everything that you perceive is perceived always on the inside. Have you seen how blind children hear? Blind people hear. When you speak to them, they give a turn on their face to show attention. But what is being spoken of is visualized by them inside their head. It is seen within them. When you say beautiful, they generate a wave-like energy within them, and they visualize it in their own way. When you say hateful things, they jar the vibrations inside them. To understand or to visualize the form of sound that they hear. Likewise, the meditator always keeps the world inside of him. And that is why the meditation is best done in the region of the heart. There is space there, and one has to visualize that the vibrations of hearing, sensing, is happening within. The only difference is that this visualization is the correct visualization. It is directed towards jnanam. And the other, where it is thought of that the world is outside of me and it is entering inside my body, and I am the body, and therefore I am outside of this existence, separate from it. And this happens when we associate, the witness self, associates itself too much to the face that is given to it. So it kind of spatially gets trapped in existing as a vertical phenomena walking on earth. It feels that the world enters through its face because the 5 special organs are all in the face: the eyes, the nose, the ears, the touch, the tongue. And therefore, the limitless, spaceless, dimensionless, digambara, that which is pervaded by space, is now made to feel like it's limited. You know, next time When you fall asleep, you visualize that you will, just when you're falling asleep, you'll feel like you're actually falling down somewhere. That's why you shake up and get up in a jerk. Or if you're far more careful in your observation, you will feel that the limitations of space that is associated to the contours of your body slowly start expanding. And your sense of where your head is and where your feet is slowly lost. Such is the truth that the mind does not have space, the mind does not have time, the mind does not have form, the mind does not have any limits. The waking state, the desires associated to the body, the passions associated to the body, the goals associated to the body drag the limitless to become the limit. And this limited sense of entity makes us want to crave for the limitless. If one has to visualize in the region of the space oneself to be like space. Like a huge lake, you're like the lake. And what is being spoken, what is being heard are like ripples in the lake, but in your lake. You're not the ripple, you're not the stone, you're not the vibration or the disturbance that is caused by the contact of the stone with the water. You are the lake. And you visualize it. And when you internalize it, you will flip the basic misconception that the world is outside of you. You'll enter into a better conception, though not fully true, that the world is inside of you. The Advaitic realization is na antah prajna na bahish prajna. It is neither inside nor outside. But before that, one has to understand a further step, a truth that is a little closer to the ultimate truth, or a truth that is higher than the lower truth. That the whole world happens inside of you. It happens in your mind. Without it, there is no world. Forget the projections. You might say there is a world that is there. But for that you're imagining. Where are you imagining? In your mind. You're saying that if I die, my child will be there, my husband will be there, my wife will be there. But where are you projecting it? In your mind. We're not contesting if there is a world out there or not. We're contesting that the whole reality of existence has only one place where it can find sustenance, and that is your mind. And whatever vibrations are set on the surface of the mind are not your limitations. You are never extinguished, or you're never used. You're always replenished. In fact, you're never even touched. This inwardness, this looking within, is what is called as antarmukh. One has to understand that even my conceptions of the world existing without me happens only in my mind. It does not happen outside of it. When you are inward, truly inward, the questions of the world exists, the questions of millions of beings existing, they do not hold ground, because for that also the thought has to develop. And you are so intrinsically focused right now that you do not allow thought to develop. One may say that because the thought doesn't develop, it doesn't mean the world doesn't exist. It doesn't mean that the creative world doesn't exist. This is simply because the absorption of the witness with the witnessed, that is the seer with the lake. You are the lake, but you are the witness of all the ripples inside. You are the subject. You are the witness of all the objects that come within. There has to be absorption between the both. Until there is no absorption, there cannot be the perception of this truth that the subject-object arises in you. It cannot be perceived. And why is there no absorption? Simply because there is a great wall. How do you pass through that wall? By practice. As long as that wall is there within, that does not allow you to go deeper and deeper, the truths that are spoken of Advaita will continue to remain fictitious. The essence of what you are will hide to become insentient, and the sentient will appear to be insentient, and the insentient world outside will appear to be sentient, will appear to be real. This is called as the veil of Maya. How do you transcend this veil of Maya? Not by dialogue, not by discussion. It is only transcended by your relentless will to want to transcend it. And that relentless will is only brought about by practice. Every time you sit to become the vast space within which the phenomena happens, and allow that vast space to get closer and closer to the phenomena, where the absorption gets deeper and deeper. You have to continue persisting and showing the veil that you're desperate to transcend it. This truly is called knocking on heaven's door. Na medhaya, na bahuna shrutena. This is not to be attained through dialogue. Whomsoever the Atman chooses, that entity gets to know the reality. The Upanishads say so. It's not your willingness to transcend Maya that you transcend Maya. And as you sit in this meditation, as you absorb yourself, there should be that relentless will to want to transcend this limitation. When the subject and object get closer and closer, which can be any theme, the theme of the Guru that represents Advaita, it can be Shabda as Om, it can be the deities that have represented the non-dual truth, it can be any pratika, any pratima, but the absorption has to be there. And while that absorption is there, the witness, Sakshi, has to be alert. To meditate in the region of the heart, to arrive in the region of the heart, where you step aside, outside of your conscious physical frame, and look at your face as something above you because you're in the region of the heart, reduces the body to merely an object. The body has to be kept in a place of rest, and the witness has to reside in the region of the heart. I will stop. It's okay if you do not get the witness. You are the witness. Nothing is going to change. But at least get the bliss that slowly arises from absorption. However, you're the witness of that as well. Stay as long as you can. But we'll stop, for I shall then be unable to utter anything. So let's slowly withdraw. Om. can feel the parts of your body, become conscious of it. While you are aware that you're conscious of it. Slowly stop the meditation here. Om Madhuvatarayate Madhuksharanti Sindhuvah Madhvirna Sandhoshadi Madhunakta Mutoshasi Madhumatparthivagum Rajaha Madhudhyurastu Nafpita Madhumanno Vanaspatir Madhumagum Astu Suryaha Madhvirgavo Bhavantu Naha Om Madhu